This suggests that he realized from the empty tomb's condition that the absence of Jesus' body could not have been of human doing, and that Jesus had not simply returned to earthly life as had been the case with Lazarus. The appearance of the risen one, 641. Mary Magdalene and the holy women who came to finish anointing the body of Jesus, which had been buried in haste because the Sabbath began on the evening of Good Friday, were the first to encounter the risen one. Thus the women were the first messengers of Christ's resurrection for the apostles themselves. They were the next to whom Jesus appears. First Peter, then the 12. Peter had been called to strengthen the faith of his brothers, and so he sees the risen one before them. It is on the basis of his testimony that the community exclaims, "The Lord has risen indeed, and has appeared to Simon." 642. Everything that happened during these Paschal days involves each of the apostles, and Peter in particular, in the building of the new era begun on Easter morning. As witnesses of the risen one, they remain the foundation stones of his church. The faith of the first community of believers is based on the witness of concrete men known to the Christians and, for the most part, still living among them. Peter and the 12 are the primary witnesses to his resurrection, but they are not the only ones. Paul speaks clearly of more than 500 persons to whom Jesus appeared on a single occasion, and also of James and of all the apostles. 643. Given all these testimonies, Christ's resurrection cannot be interpreted as something outside the physical order, and it is impossible not to acknowledge it as an historical fact. It is clear from the facts that the disciples' faith was drastically put to the test by their Master's passion and death on the cross, which he had foretold. The shock provoked by the passion was so great that at least some of the disciples did not at once believe in the news of the resurrection. Far from showing us a community seized by a mystical exaltation, the Gospels present us with disciples demoralized, looking sad and frightened, for they had not believed the holy women returning from the tomb and had regarded their words as an idle tale.